days.
Kev got back on the wagon this week.
Yeah. Yeah. Kev's got off that zero. He went to Louisiana, came back, said, I'm back on pig's feet and weed.
Live. Coming to you live from downtown Pomona. It's Mia Vanna presents the R&R podcast where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. My host on the left, Robert Barksdale, a.k.a. Mr. Sports Center, better known as Google. And I am Randy Jacquette, your other host, the Hood, Stephen A. Smith. Let's get it, Rob.
Episode 35, dog. We got to start NBA playoffs, man. Playoff standings. You look at the West. Denver's up 1-0. Warriors are up 1-0. Cleveland's down 2-0 to the Pacers, and the Celtics are down. I think all four series are prize, man, because everybody had OKC. I know I did. Everybody had probably the Timberwolves as a 6th seed, but that one's probably the closest because of 6-7. And then they have the Pacers over the Cavs 2-0, and they won both in Cleveland. Now they going home. Rick Carlisle's a good coach.
Hell of a coach.
And then we got the Knicks winning 2 in Boston, going home to the Garden. Garden's gonna be rocking. What's the biggest surprise out of those 4?
The New York.
Yep. Or
Indiana.
Yep. The Eastern Conference. Because Thunder and Nuggets are almost a pick 'em because the Nuggets are, just won a championship a couple years ago. Timberwolves and Warriors are 6-7, so that's right there. But I don't think anybody saw Indiana being up 2-0 over Cleveland because Cleveland had the best record all year. And then I don't think anybody saw the Knicks being up 2-0 over the Celtics.
No, and I think the Cleveland got a couple players hurt. And
Garland is hurt. Yeah, it
like
makes a difference.
Rick Carlisle is a way better coach than the other cat.
Yeah, Atkinson.
You can see that.
So do you see Indiana beating Cleveland?
Yes, sir.
Do you see New York beating Boston?
Yes, sir.
What?
Up 2-0, baby.
2-0.
They good.
They put a stat up today that in a 7-game series, the team that wins the first 2 wins 87.5% of the time.
Yeah.
So should we bet on that or no?
Yeah, you should bet on that. That's,
okay.
That's good money.
Okay.
That's good money.
So you got New York and Indiana going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who you got winning that?
Indiana.
Carlisle, huh?
Carlisle. I'm gonna go with the coach.
Really good coach. I mean, Thibodeau's a good coach. You don't think New York can win that, huh?
They play gutsy though. They got
they got defense. They got Bridges. Yeah,
they grind.
Yep.
So it could go either way, but I like Indiana.
And New York would have home court advantage. They're the 3 seed. Indiana is the 4 seed. So Game 7 would be in the Garden. That's gonna be gonna be tough. Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals in the Garden. That's like the old Larry Johnson, Reggie Miller, Pat Ewing, Mark Jackson, Starks. Okay, so Anthony you got Indiana Mason winning Game 7 in the Garden.
I'll take them. Ain't go 7 though. Ain't going 7.
Who you got? Thunder and Nuggets. Who you got coming out of that?
Man,
I think I still got the Thunder.
I kind of lean that way, but something about Denver, man. They gonna will their way, man.
Joker,
man. Joker gonna will his way.
Timberwolves, Warriors with Steph out for a week.
It's gonna be hard now.
It's gonna be hard now.
It's gonna be hard now. But they would have. The way
with
they were
Steph,
playing,
I would have picked.
I would have picked them. But I think they should get their stuff together, and they should go and close it. Maybe 3-1, 4-2.
So who? Like Minnesota?
That. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Steph's out for a week, man. Coach Finch in Minnesota said that Ant's our leader. He was over there showing low energy. He was 0 for 8, and then and he wasn't playing hard. So, and the coach kind of called him out. What'd you think about that?
I think he played hard, but his shot wasn't falling.
Falling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he was doing stuff on the other end.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He played hard, man. This is one of them dudes that don't.
He just play. He has a motor.
He got a motor. You know, like a Westbrook, like a Who else played like that? Brunson.
Derrick Rose was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that when he
yeah.
was healthy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Talking about teams for next year, Houston's future. What do you think their future is?
They
They
young.
young,
They young.
well coached.
I think they're gonna get off of whatchamacallit though.
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
You think why? Because he can't shoot.
Can't shoot.
He work on his game, man. He was the number 1 overall pick. I think he fits with their future. All those young guys. Would you bring in a young guy? Or would you bring in like a Kevin Durant?
I bring a veteran.
A Durant.
They need a veteran.
They need a vet. They got Van Vliet, but they need another vet.
Another vet. That'd be
So
a good place for
They got draft picks too. They got draft picks.
Yeah, so that'd be a good place for KD.
I think he's out of there.
Yeah.
And Van Vliet has a good story, man. Van Vliet held a draft party. I don't know if you guys saw this. He held a draft party and didn't get drafted. And he said, that's okay. I'm going to bet on myself. You know, he's made in contracts. I think with this contract, he's like at $220 million.
Ooh.
After not getting drafted.
That's
nice. I
nice.
saw him in college, Wichita State. He was good. Didn't get drafted. He was close. But, man, he got 100 from Toronto, and then he got 3 years, 130 from Houston.
Yeah,
This last year is a player option, but I think that's the most ever for a player not
undrafted.
Drafted. Yeah. 230 million, Fred. I'll take that.
Oh.
You'll take that? So I like him though, man. He outplayed Steph like 3 or 4 games.
Right.
But the last game, Steph went night on him. And but I think Houston's future is bright. What about Phoenix? You got to blow that up, right?
You got to blow that up. Yeah,
it doesn't match.
It doesn't match.
Bill and Booker and Durant.
It doesn't match.
So who's out of there this summer? Booker's not.
Booker's gonna be there.
Durant's back.
Durant's back, and whatchamacallit?
Bill has a no trade clause.
No trade clause.
And they owe him $51 million next year.
You see what he did? He sat on the bench and said, "Pay me my money."
Yep. I'm not tripping.
No.
Yeah. I mean, Dame is hurt right now. Yeah, bad. Yeah, Dame is hurt. So we'll see, man. What about the Lakers' future? Where do they end up next year?
I don't know,
There we go.
I'm looking at the free agents for the big men. Ain't really nothing out there. They need some height.
Bigs. They need some height, some athletic,
and they need
a 3-and-D.
They need somebody can show enough pocket and play some defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Austin Reeves is nice, but he gets exposed
so I think
on defense.
He's the man on the chopping block.
You think so?
Yeah, because everybody gonna want him.
They're gonna want him, and we need somebody who can
We
play
need
D.
somebody, yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think they end up next year? Final standings, regular season, top 4. I think so.
Yeah, top
with
4.
Luka and LeBron.
Yeah,
I said top 4.
Top 4. What they do for?
So who would be? So one next year would be maybe OKC, a big man in the 3-and-D, or 2 big men in the 3-and-D, but at least one big man in the 3-and-D.
We need that. We yeah. And then JJ made a rookie mistake,
which was playing everybody that second half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he need to open up the rotation a little bit.
Okay. Get better players. They could do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can't go 6 deep.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Presti got exec of the year, man.
He always do, don't he?
He's a good exec.
He's a good exec.
Learned under Popovich.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Pop in a minute. Yeah, old Pop retiring.
No.
Yeah, so he got exec of the year. They're built for success long term. They got a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
Shea is the leader of the team. So I think they're gonna be good. Draft lottery's coming up. They're doing a lottery this week, man.
Monday.
This week coming up.
Yeah.
Everybody wants your boy.
Oh, if he go
Cooper.
to San Antonio.
Be nice. Probably gonna end up in Utah, man. He gonna end up in Utah. Yeah, they got the most. Yeah, they got the most picks. He fits in Utah. I mean, for obvious reasons. But if he goes to San Antonio, that'd be good. He could go to Houston. They got a chance. Go to Houston. That'd be kind of nice.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. So we'll see. Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, and the kid from Baylor that's supposed to be the top 4 picks. Dylan Harper's nice.
He's nice.
6'5", 6'6", combo guard. So we'll see what happens, man. I want to see where Cooper Flag is going. He said he's staying in the draft.
Yeah.
So he's talking about coming back. If you were him, would you come back?
No.
You'd go.
Go.
Only 18. Get another year of college.
No, I get my money, man.
Getting your money. You're not trying to get closer to your degree.
No, we can go back and get that.
You can go buy one. Huh?
Yeah, I buy one.
They asked Charles Barkley at a basketball camp. They said, "Did you get your degree?" He said, "No, but I hired a lot of people that had degrees. Fight that if you want to." Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And the kid said, "Why didn't you get your degree?" Charles Barkley said, "Well, if you could average 20 and 10 for a decade, you would need a degree."
No.
Fight that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Where did Barkley play college?
Auburn.
Who played with him?
Ooh,
The Rifleman.
Oh yeah,
There you
Chuck
go.
Parsons. Chuck
Yeah,
Parsons.
Chuck Person. Yeah. Man, so they had a really good article today on Drew Holiday.
Mhm.
I was telling Fred he's in his 16th year already. Came
Damn.
in the league in 09. I remember him in high school, Campbell Hall.
Mhm.
16 years, focuses on defense. His dad played at Arizona State, Cal State LA, Sean Holiday. And his mom played at Arizona State, Toya. And they always focused on defense. Man, what do you think about Drew? He's been, all defense. He's been voted the best perimeter defender
He
for
is.
years.
He is.
A couple years ago, he shut down Lillard in the playoffs when he was on New Orleans.
Yeah,
Lillard
he does
was on
that.
Portland.
Yeah, everybody want to play D, but you get a couple cats that do.
Mm-hmm.
Them good dudes.
Yeah, he's been an all-star
Yeah.
a couple of years, two-time champion, two-time Olympian. He's not a Hall of Famer, though, I don't think. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but he's 16 years, look like he can play at least 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, he
Get
got about 3 more.
Yeah, 19 years in a show. How many people do that?
Not a lot.
Yeah, and his dad has 3 sons in the league. Aaron's with Houston, Drew's with Boston. I don't know where Justin is. He was on Indiana, but he's still in the league too. So, and he didn't make all that noise. But Popovich, man, what's your thoughts on that?
A great coach.
Is he the greatest ever? Pro coach. Got the most wins, 5 championships. Coaching tree is the best ever.
Yeah.
Started at Pomona Pitzer, went to Kansas.
Right here. Yeah.
Pomona Pitzer. Went to Kansas. Right. Shout out to the city of Pomona. Went to Kansas, then went to the Spurs with Larry Brown. Went to Golden State, came back as a GM, and the rest is history.
Right.
Tanked to get Duncan. He got Duncan, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, he's a good coach, man. Coached the Olympic teams.
Olympic team. Yep. Yep. Old Air Force
very
guy.
Respected. You know what I'm saying? I heard Rick Bucher told a story. You know how he's kind of like Belichick.
Yeah.
To the media.
Yeah.
But he said he's a totally different dude outside of that.
Really?
Yeah. He's nice. He talked to you, man. How your kids, this and that. So he told him like one day, he's like, hey man, when we interview you during the games, man, can you just tone it down a little bit? He's like, oh man, okay. He said he went to interview him. Right back at it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that's game time. That's crunch time. You be in a different mode.
Dude. Yeah. I get it.
I don't even like when they do that half that
in between quarters and all that.
Quarters, man. That you shouldn't interview nobody then or even after a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After they lost.
Yeah, because they heated.
Listen
to his coaching tree. So they just named Mitch Johnson the head coach. He's been in that system for 10 years. Will Hardy, Steve Kerr, Doc Rivers, Quinn Snyder, and Emi Udoka all played or coached under him. Mike Brown, Mike Budenholzer, and Taylor Jenkins, who were all fired this year, all coached under Popovich. Spoelstra and Jamal Mosley served as his assistants on the Olympic team. Another 14 coaches either played or coached for someone who played or coached for Popovich. Atkinson, Bickerstaff, Chauncey, Carlisle, Doug Christie, Willie Green, Brian Keefe. I mean, the whole league. And then when Billy Donovan and Jason Kidd first became head coaches, they named a former Popovich assistant to their staff.
Wow.
Pop, dude.
Yeah. Dude, he might be the greatest.
It might be the great. I mean, who? I mean, Riley Auerbach did it when there was only 8 teams, but Auerbach was great. Riley was good, but how many rings Riley got? Let's see. He got 82, 85, 87, 88, and 06. He has 5 too.
Right. But he's
Who? Yeah, because Phil has 6. Yeah. Phil has 6 with Chicago and 5 with the Lakers. He has 2000, 01, 02, 09, and 2010. So I mean, that's kind of hard. Phil got 11. 11 beat 6.
Yeah.
Huh?
2 as a player.
Oh, as a Knick. Yeah.
But
so Phil, you gotta. I mean, I don't know if I could beat that argument.
No.
Popovich has the longevity and he has the coaching tree. But Phil got 11.
Yeah, he's the Bill Belichick of basketball.
Who's that? Phil Popovich. Yeah, he's good, man. Start bench cut, man. Ron was asking about this. Start bench cut, and it's nothing to do with the Denver Broncos, so don't ask that question.
Please not.
Start bench cut. Dame Lillard, Jalen Brunson, or Kyrie Irving.
Ooh.
That's for you, Ron. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, or Brunson. Start bench cut. in their prime. Kyrie starting. Who coming off the bench? And Brunson. Brunson cut. Lillard, yeah, coming off the bench. What you got, OG Blade?
Dame Dollar.
Who? Kyrie start. Lillard off the bench. And Brunson is solid, but Lillard and Kyrie top 75 all time. So yeah, okay, I like that. I got another one for you. This is for you, Fred. Now I'm gonna say the football for you. I'm gonna say you swapping who? You starting Lillard over Kyrie? They prime.
No.
Give Lillard LeBron and see what happens.
We already gave him Kyrie and he won a championship.
Okay, so you swapping. You taking Lillard over. Give it to me, Fred. You going Lillard?
He won.
And then who you going? And then you go Kyrie off the bench. Okay. Randy, I got one for you.
Give it.
Jason Tatum and Edwards or Shea start bench cut.
Ooh. I'm starting Tatum.
I agree. Who you gonna bench?
I'm gonna bench Ant, and I'm gonna take Shea.
You gonna cut Shea?
I'm gonna take Shea.
So you cutting Ant?
I'm cutting Ant.
I would agree with that. Anybody else want to jump in there, Coach? Who you starting, Coach? Tatum, Ant, or Shea? Who you starting? You have enough info? Okay.
Mr.
Sean,
Drape.
Yeah. Drape, who you gonna start bench cut? Jason Tatum and Edwards, Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Who you gonna start? Okay, I agree. Who you gonna bench? You can't. I'm gonna go Shea because he's more efficient. Okay. And then you'll cut Shea. Okay. Raul, start bench cut. And you can keep 2 on the bench. You got to cut 1. So you keep 2 on the bench. They all light-skinned. Joker, Luka, Dirk, and Bird. Rod, you next. Yeah. You can keep 2 on the bench. You can only cut 1. Okay, so you cutting Dirk. Who you benching? Starting Jokic. So that means you got Luka and Dirk coming off Luka and Bird coming off the bench. I agree with that. Go ahead, Rod. Joker, Luka, Dirk, and Bird. Who you gonna start? Okay, and which 2 are you gonna bench? You got Joker, Luka, and Dirk. And Luka or Dirk? Cutting who? Dirk, yeah, I would agree with that. Randy, they had a story on ESPN. The Dream Team in '92 played against the college kids.
Yeah.
College kids had Penny, Chris Webber, Bobby Hurley, Mashburn, Rodney Rogers, Allen Houston,
right.
all them cats. And Larry Bird walked past Rodney Rogers and Jamal Mashburn and said, y'all better get some rest because we're going to kill y'all tomorrow. So they get out to practice. And the college dudes beat the Dream Team that first day. But, Magic and Jordan was probably out partying, playing poker till 6 a.m.
Drinking beer.
And Rodney Rogers said to Bird, hey, Bird, you ain't made a shot since 84. That was the first day, right? Next day they come out and they said Bird was like, oh, okay. So Bird was like, hey, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do every time. And he would say, I'm going to fall away left off the glass. I'm going to spin right, jumper. Up and under, he scored 9 in a row, went and sat down. He looked over at Rogers and said, hey, homie, just like 84, huh? Fight that if you want to.
Yep. That's
all
Bird.
Right. Last start bench cut. Kev, D-Wade, Paul Pierce, James Harden.
Oh.
Start 1, bench 1, cut 1.
Just keep that order. Just keep that order, dog.
I made it too easy.
That's too easy. Just keep that order.
D-Wade, you gonna take Pierce over Harden?
Hell yeah.
Why is that? I'm just curious.
Harden don't show up
in game 7.
Game 7s. And he's a regular season player. And I don't know if you ever seen Kobe talk about he'll never win a title in his style of play.
Kobe said that?
He said that.
About Harden?
Yes.
He said he'll never win a title.
Not style of play.
Way he plays. What is it? What do you think it is? Is it just too just shoot too much, or what is it?
I think he's just a regular season dude.
But that don't work.
Suture clutch. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right. Yeah. Pressure make pipes bust.
Hey, but how do you play that bad in Game 7 the other day, dude? What is he?
I don't know. Dude, he worrying about a strip club. I don't know.
And then when he was in Houston, he was playing
Right.
bad like that. Some games, Philly.
Yeah. His handwriting's on the wall.
Game 7. Does he get nervous? What is it? Or is he
like Rod said? Everybody ain't built for the moment, dog.
So Kobe said that. He said that.
You can pull that up.
What do you think the style is?
I just think he's a regular.
And he's a Hall of Famer all day. He's a Hall of Famer all day.
I just think he's a regular season dude. And then I never had no respect for him after Ron Artest punched him in the head, and he didn't do nothing. He didn't even get no get back.
Hold his ear. He
didn't get no get back. He just folded up like a lawn chair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
No, you don't let nobody do you like that.
Okay. But he's a Hall of Famer though, right?
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Okay. NFL football, man. A lot of stuff going on. George Pickens traded to the Cowboys. What were your thoughts on that? Why did Pittsburgh? I thought they were going to pair him with DK. Why did they let him go? They don't have anybody else but Calvin Austin.
Said they had some problems with him.
Oh, yeah, they definitely had problems with him. Yeah.
Problems with him, but I mean, that's a good pickup for Dallas. I'm telling you,
that's a good number 2.
Good number 2.
That's a good number 2.
Yeah.
That's number 2 since they had
take the pressure off of CD.
Since they had Amari
and slot.
CD. Yeah.
Possession receiver, they might be in the game.
Yep.
But I don't know what they're doing for the run game. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Brady told Sanders use that low draft pick as motivation.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on what do you think he's gonna do this year in Cleveland?
His door is wide open over there.
Who they have over there? They got Flacco. They got Kenny Pickens. They got Deshaun Watson hurt. They released it. I didn't see that.
They rescinded his thing. Yes.
Okay.
So it's Gabriel.
So if you just got Flacco and you got that's it.
Yeah.
Because Deshaun is hurt. So he may get it. Cleveland after the draft. That's crazy. He might be out the league. Yeah. They released him. I looked at it.
Pull it up. I think they rescinded his contract.
Look that up, Fred. See that? Yeah. They did. Look at your boy right there. There go Presty right there. Okay. Fred's gonna let us know. How do you think Carter's gonna do this year in New York? Where's one of the two? There's only
New
two
York fans.
New York fans. And one of them's on the phone. He pretending he's on the phone.
I think he's gonna.
What do you think he's gonna do this year?
I think he's gonna tear it up.
What about him? You got him and Thibodeau and the other guy.
Yeah.
Is he gonna take some of Thibodeau's minutes?
No.
Thibodeau's a beast.
Yeah, they both gonna be beasts.
It's gonna be nice.
Line them up on opposite sides of the field.
Yeah. So you think he was good? I liked him at Penn State.
Right.
Anything you want to talk about the draft? What are your final thoughts on that? Everybody, of course, is talking about Shedeur.
Yeah, it is what it is now. So get in where you fit in. Go do your thing.
Yeah. And I think that's a good opportunity for him. Right. They said his jersey sales are through the roof right now.
He got the number 1 jersey.
That's what I heard. Yeah. I heard that.
He's wearing number 12.
Number 12. And they all buying number 12.
Yeah.
Wow. Might be set up for success there, man. And, they're football crazy in Cleveland.
But Cleveland just ain't got that track record for a quarterback.
They don't. They've had so many quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So Stefanski's a good coach. I don't know who the coordinator is this year.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I hope he do good.
Free agent tracker. We talked about, your Rams getting Devontae. Any other free agents that you like? Who else? Anybody else? Cooper went to where'd Cooper go? Seattle.
Decent.
Who do you think got the better of those two trades? Or those two pickups?
I think
the Rams.
Rams.
Why is that? You think Devontae's gonna make?
Come on with Stafford. Come on. And they got Puka on the other side.
On the other side, who gave up his number.
Right.
So you think?
Oh yeah, we got the better deal. And then you got the dude that be seeing ghosts out there throwing the ball in Seattle.
Who your boy Sam Darnold.
So it's a 50-50 shot over there.
Okay. Yeah, your Rams, are you guys playoffs again?
Yes, sir.
You pretty sure about that?
I know that. Win the division.
because you got San Francisco on a rebuild. You've got Seattle with Darnold, and then you've got Arizona. Go ahead, Rob. What were you gonna say? They didn't. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay. So he
can go through him too.
So who's gonna start in Cleveland? Who do you think is gonna start?
Yeah, you got to get those reps. We got to watch who get the reps. I think they're gonna go with Flacco though.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. And then bring Shador. Let Kenny eventually be the third string. Shador be the backup, and then let Shador be the starter his second year if he's ready.
Right. And something happened to Flacco.
Who do you think lost the most?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you think lost the most? I think San Francisco lost the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Gabriel. I mean, injured. He's about 26 years old. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, he was a good college. So I don't see him being a better pro than Shador. I don't think his ceiling is that good. So, what do you think about Frisco?
Oh, they lost a lot, man. They lost a lot of dudes.
They lost the most because you got to pay the quarterback now.
Yeah, you got to pay Mr. Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Got to give him that.
What you think you're gonna get?
50,
47,
45, 50.
Yeah,
I think
anywhere between 45 and 50.
And that takes up all their all their cap.
So now they got to
everybody go.
They got to hope McCaffrey come back strong.
Yep, because you need him.
You need him. And then you got Ayuk got a ball. He got his money. He got a ball.
He got a ball, and he only played a couple games before he got hurt.
Right.
You think so? He played Arizona State, right? I think he's an Arizona State kid.
But what's the other boy that got shot?
Pearsall, the
was
rookie.
balling at the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. What are your thoughts on Stephon Diggs in New England? Does that help Drake May?
Yeah, a little bit. If he's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
If he stay healthy, yeah. He got some other problems going on right now.
Yeah, he does. I saw that. Chargers added Trey Lance. Rose team added Trey Lance. They also signed DJ. Out of Clemson and Florida State and Oregon State and
they won't
St.
see
John
the
Bosco.
field.
Is he a
they
pro?
Won't see the field. Neither one of them won't see the field.
Really?
So, yeah. Just make the team. They're not seeing the field.
Who's the backup?
Probably Trey Lance.
Okay, over DJ. Yeah. Okay, I could see that. College football, man, all-time rankings. So let me ask you this: without looking, if you were ranking the top 4 or 5 programs of all time, who would they be? Who would be number one? College football all time.
Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State.
Oregon all time. Not all time. Not all time.
SC.
You said Oregon all time?
Yeah, they are.
I don't think Oregon has a national championship, do they? No, they don't have one.
They got one.
No, when did they lost to Auburn? They don't have.
So throw them out. So
you got to throw them out, dog.
Alabama, Ohio State. I said Alabama.
Alabama, Ohio State. That's good. That's good. Bear won, and Gene Stallings won. Bear won, and they got 3 coaches that won, Drape. Bear Bryant won, Gene Stallings won, and in the 90s, and then Nick Saban. So I'm going to give you the top 10, and some of them are going to trip you out because it's back in the day when it was, leather helmets. Number 10 is Minnesota with 6. Number 9 is Oklahoma with 7. That count. You got.
I can see that.
Number 8 is Harvard.
No.
Back when it was only, it wasn't integrated. Number 6, tied for 7 and 6. SC and Ohio State both have 9. I can see that.
I can see that.
Number 5 is Michigan with 10.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4 is Notre Dame with 13.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Princeton with 15 back in the day. None since about 1920. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Alabama with 16. 3 coaches won. Who's number 1? They're going to never get this.
Number 1.
Go ahead, Rod. East Coast. Over Alabama.
No, Ivy League school.
It ain't Army. Give it Ivy League.
Ivy League. I said Ivy League.
Yeah. 18, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, got 18. Ain't that crazy? I was surprised to see that. Not crickets. Hey, their last one, though, is in 1927, dog.
Oh, man. Nobody here. Nobody in this room here.
Oh.
Nobody in this room was here.
It was exactly. All right. So give me okay, Fred, you're a college football fanatic. Give me your top 5 programs right now, just over the last 5 to 10 years. Who's number one? No, just right now, like the last 5 or 10 years. Top 5 programs, Fred. We can go 5 years. I said 5 to 10. Georgia.
No.
I go Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. Okay, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. Give me 2 more. Clemson. Maybe Oregon. Maybe
Oregon or Michigan.
Oregon hasn't won it, but they've been up there every year. Yeah, or Michigan. Yeah, I'm about to go. I would go Alabama, Georgia. Who do we say third? Clemson, Ohio State, Clemson, Michigan. There you go. Moving forward, good question, producer. It would say last 5. I would say Georgia, number 1. No. Yeah. Who is? He said the James Harden football. You got an Oregon fan right there, dog. He's up. That's cold-blooded, dog. We got an Oregon parent sit right there, dog. It's cold-blooded, man. It's cold-blooded. Okay, all right. So moving forward, next 5 years, I go Georgia, Texas,
yeah,
Ohio State, Oregon. Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon. It's not Michigan. Their coach just got suspended. He ain't gonna be there long. I hate that, but Alabama. I would say Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon. Somebody just said it. And maybe Alabama. Say it again.
Me either.
Dante Moore out of Michigan. He was the number 2 quarterback in his class. But we'll see what happens because he already left UCLA. Bo Nix and Gabriel. Yeah. I think Dante Moore I think he'll be all right. I think Oregon will be all right. But I think they'll make it. I don't know if
who
sleepers. SC. I don't
got a good recruiting class, but what they do with it, I don't know. Do with it, yeah.
I would say SC. Notre Dame. Is Penn State considered a sleeper?
They should be right in the mix.
Yes, I think he did come back. They got Hudson Ware over there. They should be in the mix. With Belichick? Possibly.
Long shot.
Okay. Coach, I got to start bench cut for you. This is just college. Brian Bosworth, Junior Seau, Ray Lewis. Just college. Ray Lewis, number 1? Off just college. Okay. I'm going to come to you next. Seau and then Bosworth last. For just college, who you say, Fred? Who? Who's number 1? Seau 1. Was he better than Bosworth in college? Off of just college. Okay, all right. So Seau 1. Who's 2? Ray Lewis, and then Bosworth 3rd. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. I got another one.
By Bo Jackson.
Ernie, you good over there? Who Blade, Just College, Champ Bailey, Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson. Just College.
Oh,
Just College. Just College. No, it does. Who you go? And then Bailey.
I said the same thing.
Woodson was a beast though, and he won the Heisman, but he won Deion, and he went both ways. He won the Heisman, he went both ways. Okay. Yeah, Woodson was, but he just not Deion. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Didn't even tie his shoes. Easy. Yeah, because he was baseball money. He had that Mercedes Benz. You remember what his license plate said? Just got paid. Yeah. That was Deion against Curtis Conway. That was Deion. And that was in a league. That was the 94-95 season. Chicago played San Francisco. And Curtis asked him after the game, man, how come you didn't tie your shoes or tie your football pants? He said, because they weren't going to throw them outside anyway. Yeah, what tie my shoes for? Yeah, he said that. Told Curtis that.
Must be the money.
Must be the money. MLB, man, our Dodgers doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
We have 25 wins now. We won today. Chicago, Ernie's team has 22 wins. Mets have 24 wins. So it's pretty competitive in the National League.
And we
American League, Yankees have 21. Detroit has 22. Cleveland has 22. KC has 22. And Seattle has 22. Biggest takeaway. Atlanta has 17 wins.
The biggest takeaway, we're dealing with a lot of injuries, and we're still up there.
Still up there. Shohei and Aaron Judge are showing out right now. Aaron Judge is playing really, lights out.
And Teoscar just went down.
I saw that on ESPN
today. He's leading the league in RBI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but we're deep. So
we're deep.
So we can sustain a couple injuries, and then
we got pitchers hurt. We got long
season.
So I'm glad it's happening now.
Yeah. Judge Ohtani on a record-breaking pace. Judge hitting for average and hitting home runs. To get 12 home runs. Ohtani had 10 before today. So I don't know what happened after about 3 o'clock. Man, speaking of MLB, man, my city, dog, your former city, Corona, man, they got the number 1 team in the country last year.
Yeah.
Number 1 team in the country this year. Might have 3 first-round picks off the same high school team.
Yeah,
Corona High.
And you know whose sons play on that team, right?
The coach from the Dodgers.
The third base coach.
For the Dodgers. Right? What's his last name?
Ebel.
Yeah, his 2 sons play there. But the best player is an 11th grader, black kid, Anthony Murphy. They played Centennial, 3 home runs. Yeah, and he's the best player. He committed to LSU already. He's the number 1 junior in the country. But they have 3 seniors that may go first round. First time ever a high school team would have 3 kids go first round. Yeah, Corona High. They beat Roosevelt a couple days ago, 20 donut. Yeah, 20 donut. Yeah. They good, man.
They've been balling.
They balling. They good. They won it last year.
Went back east.
Yeah. They went back east and beat all the top teams. So they won a national. They had some tournament. They beat all the top teams. Won a national championship. Yeah. So, I really want to go see those kids, man. It's right there by the house.
There.
Anthony Murphy. That's the name to watch. He's a junior. You want to talk a little bit about boxing before we wrap up, man? What were your thoughts on the fights? I didn't watch them.
As what homeboy say, straight trash.
Was it? Which one? Both of them?
The Friday night was real trash.
With Garcia?
Garcia, he got his rolled up.
He lost.
He lost.
Okay.
He let roll him up. Devin Haney, you look like you scared to fight.
Why is that?
You look like you scared to fight. So I don't.
Was he ducking and dodging?
Man, he was on skates.
On skates?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was Lopez looked decent, but he didn't fight nobody.
How did Alvarez look? Canelo?
He frustrated because dude was moving all
That's
around.
What I heard.
You know what I'm saying? And he
Canelo wants to box.
Canelo want to hit you. That's all he want
to
do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he's not no I don't like him, dude. So
You don't like who, Canelo?
no,
Why not?
he's not all that to me.
Okay.
No.
Who does he fight next?
Bud, but then I'm gonna tell you right now, don't fall for the trap because that's 2 weight classes that dude jumping up, and that's hard to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody can do it, Bud can do it. No, one like 150. Man,
And what is Canelo?
170.
So you got to come. That's a lot of weight.
A lot of weight. No, we got to come up 2 weight classes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Man.
Say it again. Yeah.
Yeah. Big boy. Solid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. Man, we about to wrap up, man. You got any shout outs you wanna? Yeah. But who is he fighting?
Somebody soon. Yeah, and then he was in Haney's corner.
What is it called? What is the union? Is it okay?
Street.
Okay. Oh, and what is he gonna be doing? Just promoting the fight? Okay. What time is that? 2 in the afternoon, Friday. Okay. You going? Okay.
That's what you sent us, right? No.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he was in Shane was in Haney's corner.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why?
So,
is he helping promote or
trying to help him? But I don't know what he did because dude,
he didn't look good.
Oh, God.
Haney was running around.
Running around.
That's what they said. Yeah,
running around like he's scared.
Yeah, man. What? Anything else you want to talk about, man? You got something over here? Right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Ronell, LBC is in the house.
Yeah. Dr. Q.
Oh, this Sunday, 5/11.
5/11.
Mother's Day. Jazz brunch at Epic.
Is that Epic?
At Epic. $80.
What time is it?
Show. Gourmet buffet, 2 bars, cigar patio, featuring Bob Baldwin, keyboardist. I don't know what time it starts. Where the time? Oh, from 12 to 3. 3 hours? 12 to 3.
And we can smoke?
Yeah, you can smoke.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So,
saying, okay, you got a cigar vendor.
Yeah.
Selling cigars.
But the next Sunday is going down. It's going down. The gents is throwing sticks, brims, and sundresses at Bar Cusco, downtown Upland.
Who are the gents?
The gents, couple guys around here. We got a couple a couple sponsors. Mia Vanna was one. Raquel's was one. You were one, and a couple other people. Oh, the Wine Me Up was one. And who else? I'm missing somebody. Oh, Royal Blunts was one, and Coach, Mr. Taxman over here was one. So we went, and video by Ron, and video be doing the Ron. So come check us out from 3 to 8 downtown Upland from 3 to 8 day party
on the 18th.
On the 18th, grown and sexy. You know the gents don't miss.
Okay, you say that.
Right. All right. So. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, heavy interest on sundresses. Sean want to see some leg, y'all. So y'all come on out there, wear your Sunday best. We're gonna have a good time.
Hand on the knee, baby.
Hand on the knee.
That's the inside joke.
So yeah, man, we're gonna wrap it up. I'll be gone next week. I gotta go to Orlando. I'll be back Sunday for the function.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's been a good week. Everybody stay blessed out there. That's it. Wrap it up. 35, man. We'll be back. We'll get you some more guests up here. We working on them. I think we're getting Chris Washington
in 2 weeks. We're having in 2 weeks.
I played my youth basketball with him and his dad.
I played for his dad.
Carson.
Izzy Wash.
So we signing out. Mia Vanna Live, R&R Podcast, episode 35.
In the books.
Stay up. Stay blessed. We out.